Welcome, one and all, to Let's Look at Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. Well, the demo, not the game. I'm planning on getting the game, so I might do a full playthrough, or let's play, of it. It's been a while, and I decided that even though my headset is a little bit messed up, I can't hear out of it, but the microphone still works. So I'm gonna do this, even though I can't really hear anything. Although I already played through it with my speakers on, so I know what it sounds like. And everything's visceral, and the sound is actually great. The graphics are a little bit dated, although it is a demo, so it's probably gonna be polished more. So I won't say anything too bad about it until it gets fixed. And all my complaints about it can easily be fixed. So I'll highlight the good points in this, mainly. Anyway, there's 2 levels in the demo. There's just a standard mission. I believe it's the 2nd level in the actual game, because it says Part 2. Anyway, there's also the Battlements, which is the jump pack demo. It's not even a full mission, but it does display the jump pack quite well. Anyway, we're going to start with the Inquisitor, and we're going to play on hard, as always. I say quite a bit. It's probably because I think faster than I can talk. Anyway. Part 2, the Inquisitor, Jacques Weston Gates. You are Captain Titanus or something or other, leading a squad of veteran Space Marines.
The Manufactorum still holds.
Some Imperial Guard units made it here after all.
They cannot hold for long. We must hurry.
We must hurry! Forte Emperor! Anyway. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of, you know, Space Marine crap all over the internet for a while. You know what's gonna happen. Anyway, Servitor.
What is that servo skull doing?
Or Servo Skull, whatever.
Trying to deliver a message. Must be damaged. The seal of the Inquisition. Interesting.
Nobody expects the Inquisition!
What is the Inquisition doing here?
We're about to find out.
This is Inquisitor Drogan.
Hi, Drogan.
The systems that manufacture on the jacket. They're after the experimental device. The device is safe for the time being. I pulled them off. But now I'm trapped.
Oh no.
If I die, you must keep the device out of enemy hands. Or he'll be unstoppable.
Plot development.
More time. Was nearly ready.
More plot development. And then end of message. And then the skull disappears forever.
We need to find the Inquisitor before the Orcs do.
Anyway, yeah. So this is a factory.
Remain alert.
You were sent here to secure a couple of Titans, which are, well, basically they're vehicles. And Orcs have invaded this factory here, so you're here to get it back. There are Imperial Guardsmen fighting the Orcs off, but of course, the Imperial Guardsmen are armed with paper vests and flashlights, trying to fight off a horde of aliens, bred to be the perfect biological war machines. So, anyway,
Look!
look! The Orcs must be operating this massive crane!
We must disable that crane.
Because look at that thing. That thing could blast through any door. Anyway, you have 4 weapons. Sniper rifle, automatic machine gun, pistol, and a grenade launcher, essentially. The sniper rifles, yeah, they have a problem with mouse sensitivity. If you set it very high, you can't aim all too well because it skips too many pixels, even if you just nudge it. So at very long distances, aiming is going to be very awkward, unless they patch this or fix this somehow. But if you don't have the sensitivity high enough and you're on the PC version like I am, you can't turn fast enough and you feel like you're playing this on a console. It's stupid. Anyway, That makes the sniper rifle worse than it actually will be, I believe, in the full game, if they fix that. If they don't, well, no one's going to really use it all too much. Anyway, Vengeance Launcher, Grenade Launcher. The time it takes for the grenade to land, because it's remote detonated unless you wait for like a full minute. When you detonate it and the time it takes for it to land in between those two, it's a little bit too long, but fortunately the force of the grenade propelling out of the gun hits someone and it knocks them back. So if you hit whoever is running closest towards you, or whoever's closest towards you and they're all running at you like a group of Slugga boys, soon we will watch that. If you hit the first one closest to you, it'll knock them back into the rest of the group, and then you can explode it, and it's wonderful and beautiful and glorious and visceral. Bolt Pistol does as much damage as the bolter shot for shot. Headshots are excellent with this thing, mainly because the orcs aren't too tough. Other than that, its only highlights are infinite ammo, relative to the other guns. Its accuracy is kind of bad, but that's okay. You're not going to be using it at long distances. Everything in here is kind of corridors, tight spaces. The longest distances I've found are just kind of like medium ranges, like maybe here to down the stairs, that kind of distance. You'll see in just a moment. I don't want to activate the orcs quite yet. Then there's the bolter. Basically, automatic weapon. It's probably the best weapon here, besides the grenade launcher. Anyway, hi orcs. Boom! Boom! I know, lovely, right? So satisfying. This weapon is just excellent. Anyway, some people call this a melee fest. They just don't know how to aim. It's really not. The only time you have to melee is against Slugga boys, because they'll rush you and there's a bunch of them, and yeah, you only have to keep them off of you. It's not too bad. I mean, I'm only using a bolt pistol, and it's, you know, it's not hard at all. And now I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. Your squad mates are invincible. I don't know if that's going to be the case in the full release. Hopefully not. It just makes the game a little bit easy. Oh hey, he fell down. That hasn't happened before. Yeah, I don't know if orcs regenerate hit points or not. Anyway, there's a little bit of ammo, or just grenades right there, and an audio log from another servo skull.
Personal message cache. Guards ran his arm. Today was a good day. Clearing a foundry of orcs. I heard a banging outside the furnace.
Lovely, ain't it? Anyway, after enough amount of time, a knob comes out, and knobs are orc nobles. And the older an orc is, or the more fights he's won, the bigger they are. So orc nobles are trained, smarter, faster, stronger orcs. Anyway, they're not too much of a problem. This is the only value of the Stalker Bolter. It's just owning knobs, just like that. That's about it. Anyway, executions give you hit points. Like that. Only when you finish the execution. That hasn't killed me quite yet, but other things have. I almost died there. And I just entered Fury mode, which is wonderful. It regenerates hit points, you do more damage, you move faster, I think. And all of your attacks have a bigger radius of... Basically, all your melee attacks turn into as mini area of effects, and it's great. Also, you can execute enemies at any time, so you can restore hit points at any time. You don't have to stun them first. That's nice. It also makes stunning enemies extremely easy, even against the knobs.
Do not abandon your work.
And what else do I have to say about this? Oh, I wish the demo you could change your colors, or maybe that's just how the single player is going to be. I know that I've seen from the multiplayer screenshots that I've seen, you're going to be able to pick any kind of color layout that you like, or any kind of chapter layout, because they've done a couple for you, kind of like in the Dawn of War games. Lovely. Anyway.
Forward! Clear out the orcs!
Where's the knob? There you are. Hi, knob. Okay. Out of the way, squad mates. I need help. Oh, he got me before I finished the execution. Oh well. Yeah, it happens, folks. You die. Sometimes you just get unlucky, or sometimes you get in tight spaces, and your squad mates block you. I really don't like that. You should be able to just walk through them. Maybe not through them, but push them out of the way faster than this. Anyway. Did we already kill that? Okay. Fortunately, the game's checkpoints are pretty obvious. Basically in between any kind of encounter, there's going to be a checkpoint. It'll works out just fine. Headshots do extra damage. Chest shots do average damage. Leg shots do almost nothing, at least on hard mode. I'm not sure about arm shots. Just things I've noticed. So body locations count, which is great. I love that. Something I hated about Oblivion.
Clear out the orcs!
Okay, orc knob. Right, bolter time.
Orcs have managed to power that cannon.
Boom.
Even a single shot will blast right through the gates.
We cannot allow that.
I'm not sure how they're going to implement vehicles into the game, or walker units. Like, I'm not sure if there's going to be different weapons that, are great against them. Probably are. That's probably how they're going to do it.
This is Captain Titus of the
And I'm not sure how fighting them's going to be. I'm not sure if you're ever going to get to pilot anything. So far, no gun feels like it has unlimited ammo unless it has unlimited ammo, like the bolt pistol. Which I love. Absolutely love. It means people will run out of ammo, and ammo matters. So don't just go running around shooting guns just because you can. I actually really like that. And there's always the pistol, so you're never out of a ranged option. The melee option's very, very strong, which I enjoy.
Robbing the orcs.
Aiming, yeah, it's a little weird, because it just doesn't work out very well. Then there's... I want to call them squigs, but I'm not entirely sure if that's what they are. Yeah, the orcs put explosives on basically what amounts to their dogs, and told them to charge. Yeah, there's no recoil in the game, per se, but guns accuracy is worse if you're on the move or if you're not aiming, and how much time you have in between your shots. And as all good Space Marines, you can charge and run people over. You can't run through obstacles, which I really kind of don't like. Because in the tabletop game, there's actually special rules on breaking through obstacles. And Space Marines, you know, are walking tanks. I mean, they weigh about they weigh about 1.5 tons. Actually, a little bit more. I mean, 2,700-ish pounds, roughly. So, you'd expect them to be able to walk through stuff a little bit easier, but they can't. That kind of bothers me. Anyway, these little guys are Gretchens. They serve the function of being useless, and you can instantly execute them for health. It's lovely. And they're basically worthless. They don't really do too much damage, even on hard, so whatever.
My lord, you must hurry. The greenskins are on the move again. If they find the access point we are using, we will not last long.
Stop running! Oh my god. Anywho, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's that hard of a game. I hope they make it harder. I really, really do. I mean, I did die, but as long as I'm somewhat careful, it's, you know, quite hard to die. Unless you're getting swarmed by tons and tons of things, which might happen. This is an early level, so... I don't know. Hopefully it is harder later on, though. The pistols needs its damage to be higher, but I understand why it's not. It's kind of... I don't know. I don't really like it. It's a little bit inaccurate too, and I wish it was slightly more accurate than the bolter. The grenades work well. They do a good bit of damage. It's just, it's really awkward to throw them in third person. Like, you can't really tell how far it's going to go, and they have a tendency to bounce. I don't really like that. I'm sorry if I repeat myself. It's just, I'm kind of like stream of consciousness as I do this, and focusing on providing, you know, fun gameplay to watch.
The lift is this way.
This is going to be
We are in position.
not the end of this video, right around the end of this level. So, is it fun? Yes. What would I rate it out of 10? The demo I'd rate, I don't know, about a 7.5 out of 10. Seems solid. It needs more polish.
Hold the lift. We have orcs inbound.
Hopefully it gets everything that I want from it later on. I mean, this is a couple-month-old version of the game, so everything I'm complaining about at all might be fixed in a bit. So who knows, right? Anyway, this is kind of this part of the level is hard enough, I will admit. So I am gonna focus a little bit. Anyway, Slugger boys, shooter boys, There are a couple of rocket enemies. Not the assault kind, though, although I wish there were. What else are there? The knobs. I think that's about all you fight in the demo. I know that there's chaos units in the game, so I won't complain about lack of variety in the enemies. The enemies don't get wounded, which is to say they never slow down until you kill them. Which, I suppose that makes sense for orcs, somewhat. I guess it's more of an arcade-style game and less of a total realistic kind of game, is what I'm trying to get at. Which, I don't know. 40K tries to be realistic, this game does not. Not too much, anyway. Did he just rip his head off? Did my Space Marine just rip that knob's head off with his bare hands? That was lovely. I wish you were invulnerable during the executions, though. That kind of bothered me. I do like the size difference between regular people and Space Marines. It's very, very nice. Although the Space Marines are a little bit shorter. Actually, he's a little hunched over, but so is the Imperial Guardsman. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. Pistol's not accurate. It's kind of annoying. There we go. Is that the last one?
Corporal Antioch?
Yes, my lord.
Hello,
We have
Corporal.
word that an Inquisitor is in the Manufactorum.
Yes, Lord Drogon. We have not seen him for several days.
And apparently you can't kill them. Anyway, that is the first level of the demo, and in the next video I will be demonstrating the second level. Thanks for watching.